You tell yourself you're lazy, that you just don't have discipline. But notice something. You procrastinate most when other people can see you trying. When the gym is crowded. When someone might read what you wrote. When your effort becomes visible. If you were truly lazy, why does fear spike only when effort becomes public? There's something else happening here, and it's not laziness. You have ideas, ambitions, plans that feel exciting in private. At night, you imagine starting the project. You picture yourself consistent, focused, improving. But the next day, you stall. You scroll. You reorganize. You prepare. You say you'll start when you feel ready, but ready never comes. And the worst part isn't the delay. It's the quiet self-talk. Why am I like this? Other people just do it. I must not want it enough. Here's what's interesting. You don't avoid the outcome. You avoid the exposure. Because the moment you try, something becomes testable. Your intelligence, your talent, your potential. As long as you don't try, your identity stays safe. Psychologists call this self-handicapping. It's when you create obstacles, procrastination, distractions, last-minute effort, so that if you fail, you can blame the obstacle instead of your ability. I didn't really try, which secretly protects you from a more painful thought. I tried, and I wasn't enough. This pattern shapes more than productivity. It shapes your identity. You become the one with potential, not the one who risks proving it wrong. And over time, that gap between potential and action starts to feel heavy. But this isn't about weakness. It's about protection. You are not lazy. You're protecting your self-concept. Your brain values identity stability more than achievement. Your self-concept is the story you believe about who you are. Smart, creative, capable, or maybe not enough. When you attempt something publicly, you threaten that story, so your brain chooses the safer option. Avoid the test. From the outside, it looks like laziness. From the inside, it's identity defense. Avoidance is not a lack of desire, it's fear of what trying might reveal. And that fear has roots. Moments when effort was judged, a teacher who mocked mistakes, a parent who praised results but ignored effort, peers who laughed when you tried too hard. Your nervous system learned something simple. Effort equals exposure. Exposure equals risk. So it built a rule. Stay hidden. When you consider starting something visible, posting your work, speaking up, going to the gym, your brain runs a rapid threat simulation. This happens in the amygdala, the brain's alarm system. It doesn't just detect physical danger, it detects social danger, rejection, embarrassment, status loss. To your nervous system, social rejection once meant exclusion, and exclusion meant danger. So even small exposure today can activate that ancient circuitry. Here's what happens. You imagine being seen trying. The brain flags social threat. Stress hormones rise. Your body shifts toward avoidance. You feel resistance, tension. I'll do it later. It feels like low motivation, but it's actually threat avoidance. Imagine your brain as a reputation manager. Its job is not to make you successful. Its job is to prevent humiliation. Success is optional. Safety is not. So when effort increases visibility, your brain asks, is the risk of embarrassment higher than the reward of progress? If yes, it delays. There's another layer. If deep down you believe ability is fixed, then trying hard and failing feels like proof you lack ability. But if you barely try and fail, your ability stays uncertain, and uncertainty feels safer than confirmation, so you stay in preparation mode. Potential stays intact, but growth stalls. So how do you retrain a brain that equates effort with threat?
Not with force, but with understanding. First, separate identity from performance. Instead of saying, I am bad at this, say, this attempt didn't work. When you attack your identity, the brain triggers shame. Shame increases avoidance. But when you critique the action, the thinking brain stays engaged. Instead of, I'm terrible at writing, say, this paragraph needs revision. You are improving the work, not attacking yourself. Second, Practice visible imperfection on purpose. Share small, imperfect efforts. Your nervous system learns through exposure. When embarrassment doesn't destroy you, the threat response weakens. Post something simple. Go to the gym and be average. Each safe experience updates the brain's prediction. Trying is survivable. Third, redefine effort as data collection. Before starting, tell yourself, this is an experiment. When the brain shifts into curiosity mode, fear decreases. Instead of proving your worth, you gather information. Instead of this must succeed, think, let's see what happens. Failure becomes feedback, not identity collapse. Fourth, reduce the audience in your mind. Your brain exaggerates how much people notice you. Before speaking or starting, imagine explaining your effort to one calm person. Smaller audience, less perceived risk. Your nervous system relaxes. Fifth, build proof of effort, not outcome. Track attempts. If you only reward success, effort feels dangerous. If you reward showing up, effort becomes safe. Celebrate, I showed up. This trains your brain to associate effort with reward. Over time, trying feels normal, not risky. Think of your fear like a smoke alarm. Loud, reactive, sometimes useful, often too sensitive. Your job isn't to remove it, it's to lower its sensitivity. Each small visible action tells the alarm, this is not a fire. Your brain updates through experience, not logic. So the path forward isn't becoming fearless, it's becoming gently visible, again and again, until effort feels ordinary, and something shifts. You stop protecting potential, you start building evidence. Evidence that you can survive being seen. You were never lazy. You were careful. Careful with your identity. Careful with your image. Careful with your worth. But growth begins when you allow yourself to be seen mid-attempt. Not polished, not guaranteed, just trying. Maybe the real shift isn't from lazy to disciplined, it's from hidden to visible. So the next time resistance shows up, don't ask, why am I so lazy? Ask instead, what am I afraid they'll see? Then take one small step anyway. Not to prove something, but to teach your brain that being seen trying is safe.